me 1 second of peace. Oops, that's all I get. Let's see, is that going to be a closet or a bathroom with another door? Internal Combustion Fundamentals. Pretty good book. Yeah, I think I gotta go out this way. Alright, we're out in the middle of the area. Where do we got horde indicators? Ideally, I want to get back down to these houses, but it's a bit of a travel. Don't know if I can stay ahead of all this stuff at my current rate. So this is the part where new players kind of freak out. So if any new players are watching, don't freak out. This is not, what you're seeing right now is not inherently dangerous. The parts that are dangerous are that guy and that guy. All these other guys are totally irrelevant. They can't catch me. As long as I don't let my stamina drain any further, I'm faster than all these guys at just walking. So I could walk my way away from 90% of what you see on the screen right now, so I don't even see them. My brain just wipes them out, because I don't care. The only ones I care about are the ones that have a chance of keeping up with me, or that will force me to go to sprint mode and burn my stamina. So I'm keeping an eye out ahead of me for what I'm going towards. Nothing inherently dangerous that I can see so far. I've got that guy who's going to somewhat cut me off or cut the corner. He's going to be pesky. I might have to shoot him. And that guy's going to catch up to me fairly quickly. So we'll see how this plays out. But I'm just going to keep walking south and let these guys come after me. But you'll see I'm, at worst, maintaining distance on all of these other guys. At best, I'm gaining a little bit of ground every 4 or 5 steps. Yeah. So, don't freak out. Just be very careful. Maintain your stamina. Watch your movement speed and your speed allotment of movement action points and how much it's costing you to move. You can see your base move cost here as well. And most zombies are fairly slow. They move at like, I don't know, 115, 120. So as long as you've either got more speed than them or lower movement point costs, you can just walk right past them. Don't stress. And what I'm doing is I'm looking ahead to see where I'm going to lose my pursuers. I don't want to drag these guys all the way back to my base. So I'm going to be heading for a building, and as soon as I get in the building, I'll start shutting doors and getting between walls, run out a back window. That'll eventually break contact with these guys. So one of the biggest mistakes new players make when they get this kind of situation is they just immediately sprint off into a field, and eventually they run out of stamina and the zombies catch up and get eaten. So you don't want to do that. It's actually safer to stay in the city where you've got barriers, vehicles, buildings, and so on you can use as cover. You can have basements you might be able to dive into. Don't just sprint off into a field so that you can get eaten by zombies when your stamina depletes. Because as this bar goes down, your cost to move goes up. So it's kind of a double-edged sword in that you burn your stamina, and slowly it costs more and more for you to move. They then start catching up, and by the time they catch you, you have no stamina left to fight with, so you can't really do much. So I don't care about these guys. As long as they're not directly adjacent to me, they are totally irrelevant. As long as I have a plan for how I'm going to lose them eventually. So far, I've been staying pretty well ahead of the runners, too. I'm down to just the one runner. I guess that other runner got distracted. There's the runner I was concerned about. He's gaining ground slowly. But I'm staying in walk mode. So as you can see up here, I'm in walk mode. Maintaining my stamina. I don't want to fire my gun, because that's just going to draw more zombies to the area. But I'm going to have to, I think. I need to get just a few steps more on this guy, and then I'm going to have to shoot him. Otherwise, I have to hit my stamina and burn a little bit of stamina to stay ahead of him. Which would be... that might actually be a better plan. Let's see if I can manage to get to that door. Just burning a couple of points. So I'm just going to run, walk, run, walk, run, walk to maintain a little bit of distance. All I did was switch to run mode there for 2 spaces. Then back to walk mode. What I want to do is I want to make sure I get through the door before he gets to me and I can close it. Then I'm going to look for either a hallway or something I can get more doors between me and him. This is not a good house for this particular purpose. Oh crap, I can't open doors. I cannot get used to not being able to pry these things. Alright, burn more stamina. Fire. Really didn't want to do that. I just can't get used to the fact that I can't... Now we got a problem, because I've actually had to burn quite a bit of stamina. And this was not a good house for this situation. Now I'm starting to get a little worried. I was okay right up until I forgot I couldn't pry the thing. Yeah, the light's on. I don't really care. It burns batteries super slow compared to your movement rate. The problem here is that this house design is just kind of bad for my current situation. I don't want to come over this way because I'm going to end up meeting him in the middle. This is a closed bathroom and or a little closet. I think this is the bathroom and this is going to be a closet. I don't remember exactly the arrangement, but it's possible if I go in this door, I won't have a way out. I think there is windows back here, but the alignment's just not quite right. And I'm moving slow enough now. If you watch my movement point cost, my stamina is so low that my movement cost has gone up substantially. So yeah, 131, which is higher than the zombies. That's very bad. The balance is now shifted. So now that my stamina is bad and I have no chance of recovering my stamina while I'm moving like this is where things get ugly. And I'm also about to run out of clear area, or area I can move between, because there's zombies waiting for me out here too. And those horde indicators to the left are close enough that my gunfire might draw them over here, and I don't have enough bullets or enough distance to shoot everything. Taking me time to bash windows as well. I think I'm going to try to get to this other house, though. So, I'm taking opportunities to try to keep them in shadow. Staying in walk mode. It's the same design. This is the exact same design. Damn it! And then I got a gap before more houses. At least one zombie there. Ah, didn't even get the door closed behind me. Oh, zombie dog showed up. That's not good timing. Alright, we might just have to have a shootout. So, here's the dangerous point. Now I'm out of cover. If I start unloading with the gun, I'm stuck where I'm at for the most part. Bad dog. Yeah, this is gonna get icky right here. Hmm. I'm gonna have to keep walking. We're just gonna have to shoot a bunch of things, which is gonna be a problem. They're gonna come at me faster than I can drop them, and I need to keep getting distance. I can't stay in one place. So let's hope. Here come the crowds, including a skeletal dog. That's not good. Why is it always dogs? It's gotta be bad dogs coming to get me. Alright, this might be where we make our final stand right here. I knew I should have gone around. Problem here is they're gonna swamp me before I can shoot them all. Not good. It's all about the stamina. I could cast Wind Runner. Unfortunately, it's got an 88% fail chance under current conditions. So that's not going to work. I don't have any medical items that are going to make a big difference right now. Yep, none of this is going to do anything. So if I stand in place and start shooting, the problem is just going to be proximity. I have to aim to hit these fast, small things, and they're going to get on me and start interrupting my aiming attempts right away. Meanwhile, while I'm dealing with these guys, I've got a string of guys following me. They're going to close in on me. And then I've also got hordes nearby. They're going to start moving towards the sound of the gunfire. So I'll get swarmed under. I'm just trying to decide, do I want to try to get even a few more spaces of movement before I start firing? I don't think it's going to help. This is going to be the other problem right here, is the amount of action points I have to spend. These guys are going to be on me before I can kill them. Yeah, this is going to be bad. This is going to be bad. We're going to get nibbled to death right here. We would have been okay if it hadn't been for this pack of dogs added in. I wasn't expecting the pack of dogs to come over from this direction. Otherwise, we would have been maybe still not fine, but it would have been a hell of a lot better. Here's the issue, if you're not familiar with what's going on here, is when I try to fire my gun, if I just blind fire it right now, I've got very, very little chance to hit. 3%. If I precise aim, if I take my time and I aim, I've got a 100% chance to hit, but it's going to cost me 359 action points. That's like 4 rounds of movement. That means all these guys are going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll get 1 shot and kill 1 dog. And then before I can even fire or aim again, they'll be on me. So that's the issue right here. It's just a matter of timing, action points. That is the problem. Even 1 shot, 1 kill is not going to help me. These die easily. They'll each die as soon as I fire if I hit them. But they're small and fast, so their hit percentages are really bad right now. So I think what we'll do is we'll manually aim, and we'll see how things improve as they get closer to me while I'm manually aiming. So now we're at yeah, that's still not good. They're going to get on top of me. We're going to die from dogs. That's a terrible way to go. I knew it was a possibility when I chose to go through the town instead of working my way around. So it's totally going to be my fault. Move 1 space closer, please. No, he hasn't moved yet. God, they're just so hard to hit from range in a pack. So we're at 80% right now with a if I just say fire now, we should kill him. That's the theory. So now the next problem is the skeletal dog is resistant to cut damage and or bullets. They just pass right through the skeleton. So yeah, another problem. Yeah, I have to get rid of him. We're at 44%. I There's, what, 66? One more? Alright, we're at 86. And I get that by adding these two numbers. A normal hit versus a headshot. So we got supposedly an 86% chance to hit this thing from this range right now. Got it? Alright, now I'm thinking, do I burn my tiny bit of stamina to get just another space or two away from these dogs? Because if I fire right now, it's going to be close. Let's try to run a space. I want to see if... I'm not sure I can even gain a space by running with my low stamina. Nope. Damn it. I shouldn't have done it. Shouldn't have done it. My bad. Can I get enough aiming before he tries to nibble on me to drop him? There's 50. One more. So, 68%. Ah, we got a graze! No! 13 damage with a grazing hit. That is not what I needed to see. Alright, they're on me. So now the problem is, as I'm aiming, they're each on separate timers, and they're going to be hitting me and knocking my aim off. So I may never get enough aim to actually drop them. Damn it. Not good. That's what I expected. I don't want to go to full burst mode. I don't have to, but I think I'm going to have to on this next dog. Alright, down to the last dog. Things are still... See, that's what's coming. And if I don't start shooting them soon, big problem. Yep, just reset my aim. One more. Ah! Damn it. Alright, we got him. How many shots did that take? Way too many. I got 38 rounds left, and we got a long string of zombies coming my way. Still got no stamina. I only got one zombie behind me, but I can't keep ahead of these guys at my movement rate. So it's the same problem. Start firing and hope that I just don't have an unending stream, or try to move and get a little more distance. At 142 walking, that means they're going to gain ground on me. Unless I switch to sprint mode. But I'm desperate to try to get further away here, so I make sure I don't attract these zombies or anything else from the city. I think I have enough rounds to finish those guys, but I'm not going to be able to reload, and I have no backup guns ready to go. I'm going to keep walking. I think the distance is too critical. And the tough zombies are just about the only ones that can actually keep up with me. And while I'm walking, I'm regaining stamina. Very slowly, but I'm actually regaining stamina as long as I stay walking. Oh, man. Now I got another group. Ugh. Death in a lonely field. Yeah, that southern group, southeast, is coming pretty much directly at me. I was trying to get away from... The reason I'm moving is because the gunfire up here has attracted zombies from further away. They're moving towards the sound of the gunfire. I was trying to get far enough away that I was out of visual range of that location, so that anything that came to investigate the sound of the gunfire couldn't also see me still, and then follow that group down to me. But It's not going to happen. I got to open fire because these guys are too close. And that's going to set new gunfire noises for them to chase. Hey, look at that. We're back to 2 full bars. That's not going to last. It's just too many of them in one big group. I wouldn't be able to knock them down fast enough. What am I down to? 135. What are the chances I can keep these guys behind me if I just keep walking? I just need to gain a tiny bit more stamina. If you notice here, my walking cost is coming down very slowly. So I'm actually speeding up, essentially. I'm getting faster and faster the longer I can just keep walking. But I don't think I have enough room. That southwest group is going to cut me off, it looks like. I'm going to have to turn on the run mode, which will then lower my stamina yet again. Plus, I've got even more targets to deal with now. So close! I think it's going to be so close. It's a stamina race and I'm going to lose. I'm going to keep walking. I think there's a better chance I can walk away from this, especially if I can get to the evac shelter and get down the evac shelter stairs into the basement and then just shoot whatever comes after me down there versus firing, because with 2 groups converging from different directions, there's absolutely no chance I'd be able to kill them all. I can't aim fast enough and fire fast enough to drop all these guys, as clustered as they are. So, as fun as it would be to go out in Blaze of Glory, I think I'm going to keep playing the stamina game and just pray this stumble movement these guys get is letting them catch up to me. Goddamn soldier. Look at this soldier. He's being an a-hole. No! Come on. No, bad soldier. That soldier's going to grab me and then it's going to be all over. We're at 131. Beat up. I'm just barely faster than these. The soldiers every once in a while getting a swing. 130. Just keep me ahead of those guys. Another hit to the arm. I can't afford too many more of those. There we go. I'm so tempted to put on just a tiny burst of speed. Just to get me 1 space ahead of the soldier. Let's do it. We'll do two spaces, back to walk mode. Does that keep me ahead of you? That keeps me ahead of him. Oh, he caught up again. If he ever grabs me, I'm dunzers. How close are we? We're getting close. Evac shelter. Damn it. It's hilarious that I would have made it now, except for that one extra soldier. He keeps catching up to me. I can't keep ahead of him. I keep having to bump my my stamina or my run speed slightly. Otherwise, he's getting these occasional taps on me. Is it in sight? It's in sight. Oh man! And I gotta save enough stamina for a final burst of speed to get into the basement. That's the next problem, is the diagonal movement goofiness. As long as he's not hitting me, I'm just going to keep walking. We are in sight. Now, diagonal movement costs more, so don't get too crazy about that 185 walking speed. But look how far we've come. So the plan is to get into the evac shelter here and get downstairs. And I need to save enough stamina for just a final burst of speed. There's no door on this side. I think think. Yeah, I could go onto the roof. The problem I have with jumping up on the roofs is that, hey, there's S the Derper. Thanks much for the gift sub you gave away. The problem with the going on the roof is that every time I do it, the zombies down below seem to be granted super mega building destructo power, and they just start removing the building from underneath me. I mean, literally just destroying whole wall sections, and the roof caves in, and I would rather not if I can manage it. We already had an adventure last on Monday with me going up on a roof. And we're still alive, but man was it close. It was another episode like right now where it was whisker-thin survival. And it took an extended period of time to get back into decent shape. So, I could go for the drain pipe, hop up on the roof, go immediate. Well, see, the other problem is I don't remember. Did I ever unlock the doors to the roof access in this thing? Because I don't have a crowbar that's going to do it. I don't remember. Did I bash the door down? Yeah, I don't remember. This is close. So that right there is a way for me to get on the roof. I just step on that, give the go up command, and it puts me on the roof. They can't use it. And there is a door that'll come back down from the roof to the inside of the shelter here, and then I can try to scramble for the basement. I think that's probably the wisest course. Try to immediately take advantage of this. East is fine. So, we're on the roof. So close. So ridiculously close. So, like I was telling all you kiddies, all you new Cataclysm players, don't stress. It's easy. You just walk away. You just walk away. Know what the danger points are. Evaluate your situation. Kill the danger points. And then just do a lot of walking. But that was I'd consider that some pretty high level Cataclysm play. Understanding the movement rates very, very well. Understanding that my stamina was going to refresh slightly as I walked. Understanding that my movement rate was coming down and was just barely, literally barely able to keep me ahead of that the crowd. Man, I'm annoyed at that soldier, though. I would have been fine if it hadn't been for that stupid soldier with his extra stamina or his speed nibbling on me the whole way. But, yeah, that was quite the slow-motion chase across the countryside. We're not out of it yet, but we're in much better shape. Now, if I spend any time up here, chances are they're going to drop the roof out underneath me. So I don't want to do that. I'm going to go to the ladder and go down. They won't be able to see me because it's usually in a nook. I don't remember if I bashed the door, but as soon as I get down the ladder, I'm going to get my stamina back, and after that, we're home free. If I can get my stamina back and not be blocked in somewhere, we're golden. Oops, he can see me. God damn it. Oh, it says he can't. I'm in the dark. Ah, crap. But if I do this, I got no way out of here if he... Let's go back up. Let's get our stamina back up here, even if they remove the roof. Wait, get my breath back. Alright, we got our stamina back. We're golden. We're not in any danger now. None of that stuff that was following me could catch me. So, we have escaped. Officially. So, yeah, I may put that into a maneuvering quick tip. That kind of thing is deceptively complicated, is what that situation was. So, a bit long for one of my quick tips, but I don't mind some of the videos being a little longer if people understand what's going on. But that's the kind of situation that most newer players would have just flat died in. So,